Okay, everybody, welcome back to Trigger Tarot. So this is going to be, and let me move the mic a little bit closer here, just so it sounds a little better. I hope. So here's the thing: it's we're doing Trigger Tarot here. I decided to shuffle a few more cards, just to make sure they're nice and extra shuffled. Just so it's nice and whatever. So I did pretty much everything. I think I shuffled everything here. And we're just going to go ahead and start. So this is Welcome to Trigger Tarot. If you don't know what Trigger Tarot is, well, then you're going to be in for kind of a fun little ride here. So this one stood out to me as far as like major arcana card goes, because typically on Trigger Tarot, I'm going to pull out a lot of major cards, a lot of major arcana cards. And this is going to be the Archangel card that's going to overlook your reading today. So I'm going to go ahead and put that there. Doesn't matter where I put it, really. But what we're going to do here today is Sagittarius and Capricorn. So Sagittarius, you're up first, and then Capricorn, you'll be next. I'll leave a timestamp down below. I'm just very excited. So sorry, I'm kind of jittery here. But today's been a pretty crazy day. And so, I'm excited to do this because, a lot of stressful stuff happened today. I don't know if it happened to you, Sagittarius or Capricorn, but a lot of stressful stuff happened today, and now I'm finally getting to do this, which actually, this kind of gives me a little bit of relief because I feel kind of good doing some of these. I feel like I'm helping out the community in a way. Now, I have a lot of other videos that I do as well, but this is kind of for fun, and but the fact is, this could actually turn out to be really well. I'm still an amateur at this sort of stuff. There are other readers out there. I do list some decent readers down below in the description if you want to check them out. And I do thoroughly enjoy what they do. But for my Trigger Tarot, I hope that you'll, I don't know, maybe take a liking to it, or maybe you'll like it. And let me know. Leave some likes in there if it's something that you enjoy. And if you got some suggestions, definitely do that too. So we're going to go ahead here. What I do on Trigger Tarot, if you're new to this, Sagittarius and Capricorn, is that I use a lot of cards and dice and things that I grew up liking, and I figure that's going to help me out. Lady Luck helps me with the bell. There is another entity that sometimes is in the room, and usually it's Shuffleificus, but because I shuffled so well, they disappeared. So, it's a weird little extra thing that sometimes plays a part in the readings here, but typically not too much. So that's just a really interesting and fun and crazy and weird thing to talk about. But Lady Luck is typically the one that's always here helping me out. And if you need some extra luck, I can blow some dragon fire on it, because dragon fire usually helps me since I'm a Scorpio. But yeah. So what we're going to do here is we're going to pull up the cards. I know I've been talking like a lot, but some people I haven't really given a full description to as far as like what we're doing here. There's a U card here. There's a core card here. There is a lover card, an other card, and another other card. So this other card is a journey card, and this other last card is your finale card. So we're just doing your month here for this month, moving into the next month. And so hopefully I can get something a little more streamlined where I can do everybody in the same month. But so far it's been pretty hectic for me, honestly, as of late. So I'm doing the best I can. But let's go ahead and ring the luck bell here, and we'll see what happens. We're going to try to get some luck for you. And so Sagittarius, let's definitely do this. And get some good luck for you. How about that?
Bring out your dead!
So we've given you some luck here, Sagittarius. This will also apply for Capricorns too. The luck bell has been ring-a-ding-ding. Let me go ahead and circle you here just so you remember what you are, although I'm pretty sure you already know. So Sagittarius, you have the giant bow, and you are also a centaur. So that's pretty cool. I actually have a lot of Sagittarius in me too. So, I'm we could be blood brothers, or maybe not blood brothers, but we could be brothers or sisters or something in some kind of way. I've got, I don't know, it's like 4 different placements in my chart as Sagittarius, so I am, I guess maybe technically a decent amount of Sagittarius that, yeah, I could probably claim being Sagittarius too, I suppose. But I've been talking a lot. Sorry about that. I just have fun. I have to make some disclaimers here sometimes, But let's go ahead and Sagittarius, you're going to go ahead and pick the card that will help us out within this month. So the end of this month into the middle of next month. I think that's how we're going to have to play it here, okay? And so I'll probably try to have to title some of that with the title and all that. So if I forget, please remind me. I sometimes do. All right, Sagittarius, let's go ahead and pick a card. I'm going to close my eyes, and you're going to feel what you want to feel. Feel for your card. And we're going to do this. If you give me a spark, a shock, an arrow. Oh, don't shoot an arrow, maybe, please. I prefer not to. Maybe just like force me to just stop. Just be like, boom. Just press down hard with the finger. Right there. This one, hey? Look at that. This is your core card, okay? So we're going to start with this. This is your core card, and this is, I would call this over-under, but typically this is a core card, so this could move around. This could be upside down. This could be right side up. It just depends on how the other cards are going to play out, okay? Shuffled a bunch of times, bunch of times. I'm going to go ahead and place your cards here. This is the U card here, so you are the Page of Wands. You're on a journey, Sagittarius. Your significant other is here. Your path or your journey is here, and your destiny, your outcome is here. So we're going to go ahead and do it like that. And as far as like putting this down here, I'm just going to place these cards here so you see that they don't move. And so the other people are like, not going, oh, you're changing the cards. Nope, I'm just leaving them right there. Probably pull this little table closer. I need to get a setup for this whole thing, really. I might be able to actually have a good setup. I'm just haven't really built or haven't really focused on. I actually have a nice little nook I could probably use for this, but I have not utilized that, which maybe I will in the future. And it's actually it's like perfect for this sort of thing. So maybe I'll change my setup in the future. But anyways, Sagittarius is all about you, and a part of me too. So I guess that's why I'm like kind of happy tonight. Feel pretty good. Maybe you do too. So what we got to figure out here is what's going on for the end of this month, what's moving on into the next month, right? So we've got you kind of in the desert, holding up a rod, holding up a stick, going, look at my staff. It's very big. I've got a big stick. It's really tall. I mean, look at the guy. Dude is just staring at his pole. I mean, he's looking right at the top of that pole, and he is not looking away. So you might have a big stick, and you might be proud of it. So maybe you have a big stick and you're proud of it. I don't know. I mean, he's looking straight at the top of that little pole there with some of the growth of the wands and stuff. I mean, he's really happy about it. I mean, it's yellow. Whole card's yellow and orange. I mean, I love the look of this card. This might be my favorite looking card in the deck. I don't know. Probably because I like red and yellow and orange. I like the warm colors. I like warm colors. They're nice, But what could this mean? It means that you are leading something inside of yourself. You're kind of going within. But if it's reversed, you could be going without. So because this is you, it's kind of you going within, going without. It's kind of a back and forth kind of thing. I don't really know what this ensemble means. It looks like you could be taking a journey possibly. I'll have to figure this out. So I'm going to take a chance and a community chest because typically Sagittarius, this would kind of mean just you. But because you're on a journey and because you're thinking about it, to some degree. This could literally be I don't think about it at all, I just go. Or, I did think about it and I want to go. This could be one of the two. So I think this might deal with other people, but mostly it's going to start up with you just on the offset part. So you have been elected chairman of the board. Pay each player $50. So this is a Monopoly card here. Basically, you have to pay people $50 because you've been elected. So this could literally be right here. This could be you right here, right? So I'm going to go ahead and put I'll just put the chance card up here because it just kind of makes sense. Put it on top of there and save some space. So what's going on inside of you? Holiday fund matures. Receive $100. You know what? This could literally be something to do. I mean, if you haven't seen this card, I'll just go ahead and post up there. But look at the guy with the stogie, and he's taking a trip, and he's kind of taking a trip too, So it's about a journey, as far as what's going on here. But you kind of have to lead. You've been elected, so now you have some financial things to take care of. So you've been elected the chairman, holiday fund, receive $100. So you're getting some money because of a holiday, because of a birthday, because of something special that happened, You'll probably be receiving something this month here. Something special happened. You might be taking a journey. It could be linking to this. This could be linking to what's going on here with your thoughts. I thought this might have something to do with this, but maybe this is for this here. And so you're kind of in between things, trying to figure some stuff out. And rightfully so, Sagittarius, rightfully so. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull up your other card. This could be a lover card, you, the lover card. This could be friends and family, but this is going to be someone else. This is you and this is someone else. It's close to you for this month. That might be kind of influencing some things as far as the way that's going. So we got the Ace of Pentacles. So another thing on Trigger Tarot, basically pull up most of the major arcana cards. And I'm not trying to do this at all. Don't fake you at all. This is exactly what happens almost every single time. pulling about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. Now, I know this is kind of an Archangel card, but this is kind of overlooking this. So this is kind of like the power of, the presentation here. And it could lean towards this in some degree, but it's just kind of like, I'm kind of here. I'm saying hi, but it's just sort of like that. But you're getting, your significant other is just pulling a hand out of thin air going, please accept my gift. And you're like, whoa, that's amazing. I think I might just go ahead and do that. And so, I mean, you might, So it looks like your significant other is literally giving you the world on an invisible hand platter, and you got to decide, what are you going to do with this? So you got some decisions to make. You're leading forward. You could have been elected something because, it's funny enough, you got elected chairman of the board, and guess what's here? The overlooking card? The Emperor. The Emperor is the overlooking card. So it looks like you've got some angelic, stuff going on here, guiding you into this great position. There's the Ace of Pentacles there. Your significant other. So I have this feeling like it's a community thing here, like it's a people at your job or at your work or something like that, giving you this opportunity. And it looks pretty good. I mean, it could be. So here's the thing. This is going to be your significant other, because your significant other could be crazy, could be crazy. And we'll do the Uno card in case this is literally just you. And we'll see what these cards have to do. So this is literally like we're diverging, we're splitting off into 2 timelines here. And either this is going to, because this is a general read too, so this is either going to be, this will be more for you or this will be more for you. One of the two. So we're going to pull this up. We got Uranus, number 7 there. And for an Uno card, we got 2. So what could that possibly mean? That's pretty interesting here. You got 2 here and you got 7, right? Ace of Pentacles, Page of Wands, 2 of Swords right there. We've got like all the low number cards, right? So it looks like it kind of looks like if this is your significant other, they're giving you a lot of crazy chaotic change, but 7 is kind of a divine number in a way. And it's kind of like they said or did something crazy that helped you, give you this gigantic ability to go ahead and, create and lead with what you're going to do. You're still like getting elected as something. I mean, this is like a very good thing of importance of which, you have to lead. You're literally out in a desert by yourself, but you're leading it. But you're getting divine, influence one way or another. So if this is by, like, say, a company, or let's say, well, it could be a company or just yourself leading it. If you're by yourself on this, it could be you and like a company of sorts, like just this whole idea coming out of here. It's like there's two key things involved. Okay? That's what I would have to say out of this as far as like it being just mostly you pushing forward, right? So if it's a significant other, it's going to be kind of watery, kind of gaseous, kind of a lot of talk, that could lead you to this inspiration. But if you and the idea of another company, you might be partnering with something because there's two there. So you might be partnering with another company in order to lead this chairman. You might have to partner with someone in order for this to really work. Looks like you're getting some seriously divine inspired stuff, but I mean, there's rams here, so it looks like you have to take the charge. You'll be thinking about it, because you got this blindfold on. You got 2 swords, but 2 swords and 2. So you might have to make a partnership here in order for there to be some kind of success. Either that, or if you're with somebody else, they kind of help you with this crazy idea and you're able to move forward with it. So just saying, it could be one of those 2 things. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull up your definitive journey card. And what do we got? The Temperance right there. Look at that. So the Temperance basically means, one hand washes the other, that sort of thing. Comes down to 2. I need to roll some die here. So let me pause this real fast. I need to get a drink too because I'm kind of thirsty. And we'll get right back into this. Okay. All right. So what do you got? The Temperance here. And that's pretty amazing because what it's going to basically say is that you need to have this little orange triangle here. And I never really looked at the angel here before, but it looks like a bloody angel. Now it's got red wings. And this is actually biblical because this is in the Apocalypse of John. The angel that has its foot in the water, one in water and one on land. Yep, that's that. It's number 14. It's a Temperance card. It's I would consider this one of the major arcana cards though. Although I know it says 14, it just says Temperance. So it's kind of like that. This is kind of a end times card, I would have to say, with the red wings. I would consider that to be kind of the case. And plus, there is a 2 there too. So whatever happened, Sagittarius, whether you were led, to the divine through a crazy, chaotic situation that's going to help you get some temperance, or if you did this yourself, there's 2 here, there's 2 cups there. This is red, the wings are red. That's actually pretty significant. I would say it is. Plus the Emperor with red robes, he's got some nice red robes there. He's pretty cool. So I was going to go ahead and roll some die. So I'm going to go ahead and pick this one here with the 7. And I'm going to go ahead and pick this one on the top here. We're going to roll these die. I'm just going to see if this could maybe confirm a few things here. And we'll move on from there. We'll pull a risk card here just because I want to see what this is all about. East Africa. There's another red right there. East Africa right there. You got this little dude there. That's interesting. 3 and 4. That's interesting. So that started there, and that started there. So what could that possibly mean? I mean, unless it's giving strength to Uranus, which, 3 and 4 makes 7. Maybe that's the case. But it looks like this could lead you to someplace. What I see with East Africa is the fact that, if you got an extra reinforcement troop, you can place on East Africa here on the beginning of your turn. But if we're not playing Risk, what you got to look at this is that you've got red, red, and red, like I've been saying. Something big and red here. Now, this could have something to do with you're selling a product that has something to do with root chakras or, the base chakras. It could have something with food. Could have something, I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, Sagittarius, you're all going to be very different, but it has something to do with red. There's definitely a lot of red here. There's the wings, there's East Africa, there's the 2. It's crazy, actually. And then this is all blue, and this matches with Uranus here, right? So if you're by yourself, you're probably doing something that has something to do with the color red or the base root chakra. If you're doing something with somebody else, it's going to be the blue chakra. It's going to be a little chaotic, but it's going to be chaotic moving through this because your significant other might have some ideas for you, but it might feel a little bit stringent. It might feel like you're fighting with them to get to this point. So yeah, that's all I can really say with that. It's kind of difficult, really. Kind of a difficult thing. So if your significant other is helping, it's going to feel a little difficult. This one, where you're helping yourself, it's just you're going to do it and you're just going to push forward. You're not going to have really any kind of resistance, I don't think. I think it's going to be pretty easy. You're going to know what to do. So if you got a significant other, maybe they might fight you a bit, but just go forward with it, just go right ahead. Go right forward with it. You got the Emperor on your side as an archangel. Oh, what do we got at the end? Death. Ooh, that's a major change. So we're going from temperance to death. Yeah. On Trigger Tarot, I pull up most of all of the major arcana cards, and I kid you not, this happens so much. It's insane. It's kind of spooky, but so here's the thing. Let's actually pull up a risk card. Conquer the continents of North America and Africa. So you've already got East Africa, so you already kind of have some of this, right? So there's North America and Africa. That's actually a really strange card because North America is pretty far away from Africa. You've got the this is the east side. So if we're looking at, we're really, really, really far away. Like if we're looking at North America and Africa, but there is Africa here. There is Africa here. So you have to conquer the continents of Africa. So what does that basically mean? It really depends upon your geological position. So if you're like me and you're in the States, then you're looking towards the southeast, right? And it's got something to do with southeast. So if you can conquer this, if you can conquer this, you can conquer this death, which is really, really, really interesting because we've got the Ace of Pentacles, we've got Temperance, we've got Death, we've got the Page of Wands. This is really strange. You are going all the way. But you got this Emperor card helping you out, which is going to also help out. It will also help out Capricorns too, because it's kind of like the Archangel card. But this is literally meaning that you're taking charge. There is something definitely ending. Now, I mean, death could literally be like a real physical death, but with the Temperance card here, to me, I just don't see it as a full physical death. I mean, it could be, and I'm sorry, and I feel kind of bad for you if that's the case, but Temperance card is about kind of balancing certain things. It's like trying to keep everything balanced. Like he's got 1 foot on the land, 1 foot on the water. He's trying to balance out the cups, trying to make it kind of balanced. And he's trying to work together with this. Death is literally like, done, kind of finishing things up. So, you've been questioning things, and it's been kind of, you know, you've been kind of going back and forth, kind of fighting some things, and I feel like just kind of changing like this. So I think the fact is, because you've had this ability to kind of fight with your significant other in sort of a spiritual sense, because you got 7 here, got 2 here. It looks like you're going back and forth between these two ideas. You're trying to figure this out, but really, what I think it comes down to is that your significant other, although whether it's from your significant other or it's divine, one of the two, literally one of the two, you're going to have a bit of a change. You're going to have a bit of a death. So you might have a disagreement along the way. So it looks like you can be successful, but you have to conquer this red. So this conquering of Africa, which is red, which is all this, it's all this red. I think the fact is, to maybe be successful here, you need to conquer your root chakra. You have to really conquer that, and it's going to put an end to, maybe some internal pain that you've been having, because you're leading the way. You're getting a divine spark from yourself or from someone else, but there's definitely something going on inside that there's going to be something major happening, a major shift, this month or next month, Sagittarius. And that's what I can see. It looks like you could have been elected as something. You got to lead the way, but it could have come from the death of a person or an idea or something like that, and you're leading the way. Holiday fund matures, receive $100. You do have to pay out though, so you're getting money, but you have to pay out, and you're kind of leading the way. You're looking within, you got this energy, you can push forward. There's definitely going to be a major change that's going to happen, Sagittarius. So death doesn't necessarily mean you're going to die, but I mean, death does come for all. It marches to its own beat. But all I got to say is that, as far as this is concerned, get your root chakra in check, your southeastern side, it could have something to do with southeast as far as like putting together like a project, but you got to get that stuff in check, and there's going to be a major change. But it looks like it's pretty good, but at the end of your journey, it's going to feel, I don't know, it might not feel the greatest, but you've got good things happening, right? You got people on your side, but it does feel like you're fighting for this. It does feel like you're going to fight for some of this stuff. It doesn't look like it's going to be an easy thing. You're going to have to really try to balance your root chakras, the cups pouring into one other cup or whatever. It kind of looks like that. So, yeah, but you will have like a Mars-like spirit helping you forward with this. So, take your energy and, push forward. So Sagittarius, that's all I got for you. I hope that you're able to, take your idea, go forward, and, do the stuff you need to do. Make the change, push forward with it. It looks like you're going to be elected as a chairman. Something very important's happening. You're leading, There will be a death of some kind. There will be a change. But I think it comes down to you balancing yourself and getting yourself right, but you definitely will feel it. You will feel the change. So this is going to conclude the middle to the end of this month, and probably into the next month too. And so this will probably push into that. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, as far as how this may have helped you. And so I wish you the best, Sagittarius, But what's really cool is you got the Emperor on your side, and you might be able to push forward with this and do amazing things. So you're going to have this like fiery energy helping you out. All right. But That's all I got, Sagittarius. If you have any other questions, comments, concerns, anything like that, let me know in the comments below. I'm going to go ahead and pause this, and we're going to start up with Capricorn. Let's go ahead and do it. Capricorn right now. Just have to shuffle some cards, just to make sure everything's good and all that. How you doing, Capricorn? Welcome back to Trigger Tarot. So what we're going to do today is we are going to pull some cards, but what I'm going to do here, what I do on Trigger Tarot, and I don't know, I just kind of like doing it like this, and it seems to kind of work. So what I'm going to do here is that you're going to have a you card, a significant other card, an other card, and an other card to, show me your destiny. But the center card is going to be the core card, and that you are going to pick, Capricorn, okay? And so Capricorn, you like Captain America and corn. I mean, I like corn too, and I like Captain America too. So we have some things in common. So if you like either of those things, you are probably a Capricorn. That and also I gotta redraw the circle thingy because I kind of forget that sometimes. Capricorn, you are the goat. So if you like goats, corn, and what else did I say? Yeah, you like any of those things, you're probably Capricorn. Okay, so figured out a few things here. Oh, also if you're kind of bossy too, But the fact is, here's the thing, Capricorns, don't get upset, don't get mad, don't be like, I'm hitting the blah, blah, blah button, just hang on 1 second. Just one tiny second. There are things that absolutely do need to have bosses on because some things just get out of hand and nobody knows what the hell's going on, and Capricorns are like the perfect people to take charge. That's why Captain America, I think he probably would be a Capricorn, and it would make kind of sense, Dude is a mighty just guy, and he just is a go-getter. He gets things done, He definitely is kind of like the leader in a way. I would say that him and Iron Man kind of butt heads because I'd see Iron Man as more of like either a Scorpio or Aquarius or like that. But Captain America definitely is like, hey, I'm going to get this team doing this, and that, and we're going to do amazing things together. So Here's the thing, Capricorn. I'm going to go ahead and let you pick. You can go ahead and pick any card you want. Whatever I feel that you're helping me press my finger on, that will be the card that you help me pick. Whichever card feels the heaviest, really, for me, in a sense. And I feel like over here, one of these cards here, I think, is it this card? It's this card. It's this. No, it's the one right behind it. It's this heavy card right here. Okay, you got the 10 of Wands, right? All right, let's try to figure out what's going on here. You got your U card here, the Knight of Wands. And you got the other card here and the other card here and this last card right there. So I'm going to go ahead and put the deck away here. There's nothing left to see. Nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to see here. Nothing at all. Except for maybe some coffee.
It is in these hills that Juan Valdez and his trusty goat gather coffee beans every morning. Yeah.
So yeah, besides that, you got the Knight of Wands. You've got this guy, holding up all these wands. So I think your course, what, this is interesting because I know this isn't, I just have to say, I know this isn't like, this might not make a ton of sense trying to explain this, but just seeing this from a visual, it almost looks like, if you can just see this with me here, just imagine. It looks like this, 10 of Wands is holding up this Knight of Wands and this horse and this land piece here. I know it's like, it's just very basic. No, I feel like your core self is holding up you. And you don't really have anybody else holding up right now, Capricorn. It's just you. You are holding up you. And it's kind of sad. I don't mean to be a downer or anything, but I'm sorry. It's kind of sad. I mean, Knight of Wands actually looks kind of sad. I mean, look at his face here. He looks a little downtrodden. I mean, he's leading the way. I wish my camera would focus here. Focus. Yeah, look at his face. He's like, yeah, I got this journey. I'm just kind of worn out, kind of downtrodden. I've got a lot of stuff going on, but you're kind of in a desert. You're just kind of leading by yourself. You're looking away. You feel kind of depressed this month, Capricorn. That's really sad. It's like you're holding up the world. You're holding up your own world. Like these rods are holding up this desert, and you're on this desert. And you've got another rod, you got another wand in your hand, but you're just holding yourself up. That's really sad. I'm sorry to hear that, Sagittarius. So it looks like you're on a journey by yourself here. Let's see what this has to do with anything. Bank pays you dividend of $50. Look at that. So bank pays you dividend of $50. Looks like you might get a payout of some kind, but why are you down? Why are you down? It's like, you're leading, we're using the Emperor card. This is the card for tonight for both you and Sagittarius. So there is an Emperor card. So there's something very powerful and very profound happening here. But what could this have to do with anything? This is very interesting. What could this potentially mean? I just talked about coffee. Maybe I don't know if that has anything to do with coffee though. Maybe not. Maybe. This is super interesting. You feel down. You're getting paid. Why are you feeling down? What's wrong with that? Let's pull up some more cards. I don't know what's going on with you. Look at that. Victory pose. Number 3. 3 of Cups. So you've got this. It would have been kind of down here. I mean, I could portray it like that if you want to see it like that, but I'm going to turn this around because I just want, it's easier to talk about stuff when it's right side up. You're not kind of confused in a sense. So you're getting paid. You feel like you're putting a lot of work and you're just feeling kind of down. You're leading stuff, but you're feeling kind of down. Why are you feeling down? You're sharing all these cups with people. Like they want to share their cups with you. Why are you down? You're getting paid. Something doesn't feel right. I'm going to pull up a Crazy Eights card in case this is your significant other. They could be crazy and all that. I'm going to pull an Uno card in case this is just you. And whichever way this flows, you're going to know, because this is a general reading. So this is what could, be for another person that's with you, or just yourself. So we're going to go ahead and pull this card here. Mars. I had this weird feeling we're probably going to get Mars here. Why did I have that feeling? We're going to get Mars. So you have a significant other here, and they're excited about what you're doing, but you feel kind of down, You feel a little bit down. Bank's paying you, you got some kind of payout this month or next month. Bank's paying you. Your significant other is going, yeah, oh yeah, and they're just like nuts, and you're feeling down. Why? One. Okay, that doesn't really help me. It's like you're the one. Are you Neo? Are you leading this whole thing and people are piggybacking off of you? Oh man. So the one means that the cup, the chalice that's here is you. The yellow 1, you're the 1. 10 goes down to 3. There's other people piggybacking off of you. Ah. Oh, now I get it. So you got other people leading the charge, getting all excited about what you're doing, and they're just piggybacking off of you. What a bunch of sad sacks, Capricorn. I mean, look at what's going on. You're getting a bank payment. Now I know why you're sad. You got a bunch of freeloaders here. You got freeloaders here. That's what you got. You got more than it's actually showing here. You got more freeloaders here than it's showing. Now, if you're by yourself, that might be a different scenario. If you're by yourself, then it means that you're leading this whole thing and you're all by yourself. So it's kind of flowing back and forth between a different kind of dimension as far as like how to see it. And so if you're doing this sort of thing where you're leading something and you feel like you've done all this work and all this sort of thing, someone in your life that is close to you, could be a lover, could be a family member, could be a friend, whatever, they're with other people and they're going to freeload off of your idea or off of your work. You're getting paid, but they feel like they should celebrate with you because, well, they heard about this idea that you had, you led, and you're like, what the fuck? I'm sorry, but I kind of did this myself because I've got all these wands here, and they're all happy and ecstatic. I mean, it could be a joyful experience that they're having with you, and you could literally be feeling a part of it, like, oh, okay, I'll celebrate with them. Oh, maybe this is a good idea. Maybe this is all that. But really what it comes down to is like, you're the one that put all this work into it, and they're kind of taking advantage of you. They might be taking advantage of you. Maybe not for a specifically terrible reason. Maybe they're not trying to, in a bad way, but they could be taking advantage of the situation, be like, hey, I know this person. They're the one. I'm celebrating with them. I'm a part of the blah, blah, blah. And you're like, I put all the work in myself and I'm leading this. So you gotta look at what's going on here. You're the one. You're the one with the cup. 1 yellow. 1 cup in the center. Okay, let's move on. Let's see what's going on here. Ooh. Oh man, look at that. Okay, I gotta pull a risk card here. See what that might talk about Northwest Territory. So you have a cannon, Northwest Territory. Look at this. Last reading was all reds. This one's all yellows. So you are the one yellow here, and there's yellow there, and all that sort of stuff. So here's the thing. Like, I'd like to say that you're the one that's leading with the swords, but the fact is, you could be the one getting attacked. You know, you're wearing the yellow here. This person in red could attack you and maybe take away some of the swords. Because you're the one in the yellow. You got the yellow hair. You know, you're the one in the yellow here. You're the one in the yellow here. You're the one. Northwest Territory. So, what does this kind of remind me of? You have to look up. You know, north or just like straight up. Your journey is going to be filled with other people celebrating your achievements and then possibly trying to take advantage of that. So Sagittarius, you have to really, not Sagittarius. I'm sorry. I just did Sagittarius. I mean Capricorn. I'm sorry, Capricorn. But Capricorn, you might have other people that are freeloading off of you, feeling victorious over this, and then trying to take advantage of it on top of it. Wow. You might have to really look out here. This could literally be kind of a warning for you to look out for yourself. You've got some contention here. This is 5. This is, 4, 3, 5, 10, 1, 1 and 1. This is literally you. This is why I have to say this is you. Plus, there's a lot of yellow here, which means that you could either be crying about your situation like a big blundering, guy or girl, or you could literally say, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. So here's the thing. You have 2 choices, right? You're either going to cry about it and let this person have his victory, or you're going to walk away from the situation. So that's your options, really. That's your options for this next month. This is really, I'm sorry, Capricorn. This is a lot to deal with. Let's pull out this card here. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune. Look at that. Oh my gosh. So what do you got here with the Wheel of Fortune? Well, you got the devil rubbing his bare ass on the wheel because he's weird like that. He likes to put his poo all over the Wheel of Fortune. But the fact is, it doesn't matter, right? It's so much yellow in here. You got yellow, 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 everywhere. Yellow everywhere, right? So you're going to have this Mars. If you're with somebody, you're going to have this Mars contending you, putting you forward, be like, I'm going to get you. Well, he's trying to rub his butt on the wheel. Guess what? There's so many more entities out here. Plus, there's this little blue sphinxy looking dude here in the center. If you never saw that before, it's just because the artist was like, I'm just going to draw one straight color. That's all I care about. And it looks like, your card, other card, your journey card, and the outcome card. So it actually, turns from this guy turning into this. He's still rubbing his butt all over your Wheel of Fortune. So your, adversary is rubbing his butt all over this thing, but you're gonna see him for the asshole that he really is. You're gonna check out this devil, this demon, for the asshole that it really is. Everybody's gonna be able to see it. Like, everybody's gonna be able to see it because this is the Wheel of Fortune here. So it looks like, as far as this month and the next month, it looks like it's going to be a lot of bit of contention. But here's the thing. You have 2 ways to look at this. You cry about it, where you just go, I don't even care. And the way this situation is going to turn out is that everybody's going to see this giant douche for what he really is. Just some demon-looking guy rubbing his butt all over the fortune that you're creating. And everybody's just going to be like, I don't want to do business with him. And they're going to be on their own cloud. And you might be in your own cloud too. And it looks like you can move forward, but you have to let them show themselves for what they really are. And that's how you're going to be able to do it. But I mean, what could happen if you just sit there and cry about it? I mean, I don't know. But what I've been able to kind of see here is that you've got this, you've got this robe on you, and you've got some red in there, you got some red in here. Looks like you're going to be able to push forward, and other people are going to be able to see things the way that they are. Because you know what happened? You started off 10, you ended at 10, right? As far as your core perspective, core perspective ideas go, you put a lot of hard work in here. People try to get you, excited about things, and then they try to take control, and they turn into the big asshole that everybody saw them as. And you're getting this Wheel of Fortune. That's what I'm saying. On Trigger Tarot, I pull up most of all the major arcana cards. I know, not everyone was, but the Wheel of Fortune's pretty big. Knight of Wands, it's a pretty big deal. And I think what's going to happen is that if you don't have somebody else in your life, you're just going to be the one. And whatever contending force is going to be there, going to walk away from it and be like, I got the Wheel of Fortune, and I can do what I want with this, You're going to feel a little bit alone. You will feel a little bit alone this next month, but with this Archangel card of the Emperor, whatever that Archangel could represent to you, it's going to lead you into fortune. Yeah, you're going to have some contention, but it's going to lead you into fortune here. So that's a great job. Absolutely great job, Capricorn. Thank you so much for being a part of this. Thank you for being here. I hope you had a great time. And I hope to see you next reading too, because that'll come up this coming month. And we'll get through that too. But if you want to check out some older ones, you can. If you want to check out some other readings too, you can check out your other signs. What I'm basically doing here is, if this is a part of any of your signs, you can basically use that for that particular quality of your life. But primarily it's going to be for sun signs, rising signs, and moon signs. Okay, so that's what these readings are for. So if you want to apply that to that, you can. But if you want to apply it to other aspects of your life, or for maybe cross watchers, you're looking out for somebody else and you're like, what might potentially happen for them? This is what I'm pulling up right now. This is what I can kind of get out of these cards. So there's going to be some contention for you, Capricorn. But you can walk away from the situation and still hold your head up high, because everybody's going to see this person for what they are, because they're going to be right here. Okay? So, not to say you should attack everybody. Literally means probably walk away from the situation, but you're going to see it unfold. So, I hope this helped you out, Capricorns, and have a great night. Thank you for being a part of Trigger Tarot. If you want to see some other stuff, I do a lot of strategy games. You can see some of that stuff too. And, if you've got any questions or really anything at all, just go ahead and let me know. And I will definitely respond. I like to talk to people about some of this stuff. I think it's kind of interesting. And, and I have to just say as a disclaimer, I am a complete amateur at this. So this is only my third month of actually doing this. So I could be wrong, but I could be right. I'm Lady Luck is helping me. I feel like I could be right onto something, because she told me I won last month. So maybe this month I win too. I don't know. Maybe a close second place. I think some other people I list down below are pretty good. Probably should check them out if I don't know. Whatever. But thanks for being here. and have a great day. And I hope to see you in the next reading or in the next video. Take care, everybody. And thanks for tuning in. Definitely check out some more of my videos on Veracity Trigger. And I will get back to you. If you leave me a comment, I will. Take care.